It came to light for y'all that this dude wanted me dead way before I came to YouTube.
I'm not the type of dude that you can come up on like
Bro,
this.
listen, we out here to get
kind of content.
You're not gonna tell me what to do.
You can't come up on me.
Bro, listen.
If you come up on me, I'm gonna knock you the f out.
That's what I say.
That's what I say.
Bro.
That's what I say. No.
Gene Deal was attacked by Diddy's fans for speaking out against him. Now, Katt Williams is stepping in to defend Gene. This isn't the first time Diddy has allegedly sent his people after Gene or Katt. And once again, Gene is reportedly being targeted.
What did you do to him first inside the courtroom?
Lady.
What did you do to Mr. Gene Deal inside the courtroom right before my eyes? And why did I have to get in your face like this and tell you to step back from him? Why did I have to stand in front of Mr. Deal behind me and tell you to back up off of him?
Because it was 2 men handling business.
And then what happened? But what happened?
What he look like telling somebody to whoop my ass? He didn't tell him that. He wanted me in the dirt and was trying to rock me to sleep. He knew where I was at.
Roger Bonds, Diddy's former security guard, claimed that Diddy told his team to attack Gene Deal anytime, anywhere. And this isn't just a rumor. Gene Deal himself confirmed it. In a recent video, he said he's been staying low and avoiding certain places because he fears for his life. Diddy allegedly sent street guys after Gene, with clear orders to beat him up whenever they spot him.
It came to light for y'all that this dude wanted me dead way before I came to YouTube. Because I was having meetings with serious dudes in the street. And he refused to sit down. So what did he do? He tell his security team. He didn't tell the NYPD officers. He didn't tell the Department of Correction officers. He didn't tell none of the parole officers or anybody he had working for him that was officers. He told street dudes who had did dirt in the street. When y'all see Gene, y'all do him dirty. Y'all beat him up. He ain't tell him to beat me up. What I look like getting beat up.
Shockingly, the truth might be even worse. Diddy doesn't just want to hurt Gene. He wants the streets to fear him. By going after Gene, he's sending a message. But Gene isn't afraid. He knows how to defend himself. He made it clear that he's not the type to sit back and let Diddy do whatever he wants. If Diddy wants a fight, then a fight is exactly what he'll get.
He say, yo, you got questions to answer. And for who? I said, if you want me to answer questions, do an interview. I got a booking number, then you do an interview. I answer any of your questions. I ain't got no problem of answering anything that you want to know. All you got to do is pay my fee and I'll be there. He said, well, you ain't going to tell me how to get the contact. And as soon as he said that, and he came like he was coming close to me, I took it back to 92. Wu-Tang. Protect your neck. And that's all I'm gonna say. I took it back to that. I took it back to 1992 Wu-Tang. Protect your neck. And he know what I'm talking about.
Gene saw this coming years ago. Diddy had been warning him to stay quiet, and people close to Diddy were calling Gene, begging him to stop exposing Diddy's secrets. These aren't empty threats. Diddy and his circle have a history that proves just how dangerous they really are. In Hollywood, the elites don't just sit back when you start revealing the truth. When Katt Williams' folks spoke out, his kids were taken away.
Yo, man, K, you cool, man? How you doing?
I'm cooler than a fan, man. They took my children from me.
Yeah, I mean,
how terrible is that?
I did want to ask, the cops, allegedly found some guns and.
Yeah, they always find guns. I never leave without my girlfriend. I'm on the middle of an interview, sir.
Sorry about it. They found guns and drugs now.
Drugs?
That's what it was reported.
Sir, you can look at my paperwork. There was no drugs. Weed is not a drug.
Yeah. I mean, do you think that's safe for kids to be around guns and stuff like that? I mean, I'm just curious.
How do you keep this kids safe without guns? They were in a lockbox that the police broke.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm saying if the police come in and raid my place and break into my gun boxes, you're gonna find guns, but these aren't.
Katt's life has been in danger since the early 2000s. He was so scared, he used to sleep wearing a Kevlar vest.
Katt was still wearing Kevlar to bed. To bed. I would get in bed with him at night and he would have Kevlar on. In bed.
According to Roger Bonds, Diddy has been sending men after Gene since 2008. Gene was speaking out long before the FBI ever got involved. He saw how Diddy treated women and how he used actors. That's why Gene walked away. Diddy saw him as a threat. Gene knew all of Diddy's secrets, and he's been exposing them ever since.
But he was like, yo, if y'all see Gene, I'm telling y'all, man, somebody better punch him in the face. Somebody better do something to him, man. He out here doing this, that, and we'd be like, all right.
Okay, so when was this? Because was Gene doing interviews at this point?
Yeah, we talking like 2008, 2009. Gene was spreading the word. You know, Gene was always bad-mouthing Gene.
Wait, hold on. Vlad TV started in 2008, 2009. YouTube was really early.
No, he wasn't doing YouTube and stuff. He was going around talking a lot of shit. And we all from Harlem. So he was just talking a lot of shit. And it's a small, Harlem is small.
So what was Gene Deal saying during that time? What did you hear?
He basically was talking about Puff and woman that was going on with him and Kim. Puff being gay, you know, with him and Usher, shit like that. He was talking the same shit that he's talking now on a major scale, but he was spreading it around Harlem.
Kissa said that another content creator covering Diddy was also attacked right outside the courthouse by Diddy's fans. Those same supporters warned Tissa that Diddy would come after her too and make her pay. Shockingly, it all happened in front of the police, and they did nothing to stop it.
Holler. A hit dog will holler. A hit dog will holler. So listen, let me just tell you something, right? Because this is an interesting point that Lovely T actually point out. All the people with money, power, influences, Diddy's equal. They refuse to come and support this man because they know something was wrong. But there are a million broke, dusty, desperate, bitch-ass men out here trying to bully women. It was a travesty. It was an all-out circus. Everybody, including myself, are running to safety.
I've got a question for you, Tisa Tells, and everyone's going to want to know this. You're in a car right now. You had to leave the courthouse. Why?
I had to leave the courthouse because Diddy's supporters were out of control. The first time I ran and did my live, of course, I had 2 armed security guys. Everyone told me, the people in the courthouse is like, make sure you have security. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. It wasn't just me, but I'll tell you what I experienced. Diddy's supporters surrounding me, threatening me, saying that they were going to hurt me. It was a serious situation. It got so bad and there was so much chaos and violence that they actually had to lock the courtroom down and force the Diddy supporters across the street. It was something myself, the news media, mainstream media, new media have never seen in their lives. The level, and again, the jurors, I hope to God they know how to sleep at night. Because again, I'm sure they did their duty. But when all that chaos was happening, as I was being threatened and ushered out by armed security people, I thought, this is what the jury did. They sent a signal that it is okay to use violence. It's okay.
Tissa and Gene aren't the only ones being attacked. Last year, Jamie Foxx was allegedly poisoned by Diddy. And after he recovered and spoke out, he was attacked too. Is it really a coincidence that everyone who speaks out against Diddy ends up getting harassed or hurt just days later? Jamie Foxx even needed stitches after an altercation with one of Diddy's supporters.
Tisa Tells, when you say that Sean Combs' supporters threatened you, what were they saying?
They were saying, you effing B, we're going to kill you, you effing B. Apparently I work for the feds. You're a plant. You made this all up because of you. Again, they're not too smart.
Everyone who exposes Diddy's crimes ends up hurt or worse. Keefe D, the man who allegedly killed Tupac Shakur on Diddy's orders, was suspiciously attacked in prison after revealing Diddy's connection to Tupac's death. Diddy was later named a person of interest in the case after Keefe D claimed he was paid $10 million to carry out the hit.
Actor Jamie Foxx was injured during an altercation at a Beverly Hills restaurant. Foxx is speaking out about the incident, which is being investigated by police. It comes just days after the Oscar winner revealed for the first time that a brain bleed caused him to suffer a stroke last year. Here's ABC's Phil Lipoff.
Tonight, actor Jamie Foxx is recovering after an altercation at his birthday dinner in Beverly Hills left him needing stitches. Local police received a call about an incident at the high-end Mr. Chow restaurant near Rodeo Drive just after 10 p.m. Friday night. A representative for the actor saying someone from another table threw a glass that hit Foxx in the face. It's unclear whether Foxx was involved in the fight or merely a bystander. No arrests were made, but the investigation remains ongoing. It has already been an eventful month for the Oscar winner. In his recently released Netflix stand-up special, Foxx opened up about the mysterious health crisis that put him in the hospital for several weeks last year.
I was fighting for my life, but I'm here in front of you.
Foxx telling the audience a doctor gave his family a grim diagnosis.
He told my sister some horrible news about her big brother. He said he's having a brain bleed that's led to a stroke.
But now, the actor is proud he beat the odds.
Said I couldn't walk, but look at me now.
And Lindsay, Foxx appears to be keeping this positive attitude through this latest incident, writing on social media this morning, "The devil is busy, but I'm too blessed to be stressed."
Big homie CC, a celebrity security guard, says he's been poisoned 3 times since he started speaking out against Diddy. In an interview on Piers Morgan Uncensored, he revealed how Diddy makes people who speak out against him disappear. He also said he was threatened for telling the truth and believes it's no coincidence that Kim Porter died from pneumonia. Terrible things are happening behind the scenes.
We have an update now on Dwayne Keefe D. Davis. He's charged in the murder of Tupac Shakur. Davis was in court again this morning after a fight with another inmate. Fox 5's Mike Allen walks us through what happened.
Dwayne Davis is answering for a jailhouse brawl. Here's what court records show, along with images from surveillance video released by Las Vegas Justice Court. On December 23rd, Davis was being escorted back into his cell when another inmate, Rockland Hamilton, who's also facing a charge, is standing to the right by a sink in this room. Hamilton walked over to Davis and squared up, looking ready to fight. They started throwing punches and grappling, and the officer escorting Davis called for backup, gave verbal commands too for the inmates to stop fighting.
Despite all the threats and danger, Gene isn't afraid of what Diddy might do. He's made it clear in many interviews he's not scared of Diddy or his supporters. Gene believes the truth must be told no matter the cost. He's seen too much, stayed silent for too long, and now that people are finally listening, he refuses to back down. Gene even spoke about the recent courthouse attacks, saying cheap tactics like that won't scare him.
I'm not gonna worry about somebody that I bodyguard. And God knows I could bodyguard myself with his blessings. I could bodyguard myself with his blessings, bro. I'm not worried about that. Nothing beats an ambush, and I know that. But I'm not worried about his shit. People just need to talk about something. They want to have something to say, man. Oh, Gene gotta be worried, so like that. So, shouldn't I have been worried when he was out here on the street? When he was out here on the street, I should have been worried. Yo, bro, August the 14th, 1999. High-speed chase in Harlem. You understand? How I didn't know that he didn't send nobody after me then. Cause niggas do that shit. They'll send somebody at you. I've seen dudes that do shit and they have niggas right there in the same clique and they didn't even know he did it.
The threats didn't stop with Gene. Freddie P., a former member of the band, also spoke out. warning Cassie to leave the country once Diddy is released. According to him, people close to Diddy are already planning revenge, and Cassie is their next target. Freddie said Cassie should leave with her family, because if Diddy can't reach her, he'll come after the people she loves.
See? Just go ahead and move out the country, baby. Pack little white guy up, get on out of here. Go protect your family. Because if you think, Sean, and he done beat it, and you got 30 out of him, at the least, me personally, at the least, I would get your boyfriend every time somebody see him. Like, I wouldn't have to be there. So I'm telling you, if I would do that, I don't know, you know Sean better than me.
Diddy's empire is starting to crumble, and the people he tried to silence are now speaking louder than ever. The voices are growing, and the evidence is stacking up. This isn't just conspiracy anymore. These are real confessions, eyewitness accounts, and documented threats. The truth is just starting to unfold, and we've got everything you need to know about who's next. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and stay alert.